Perfect example there. That's a spotty shower moving out over the west side of the city. Wanted to show you why we've got 2 days of this and why there's a chance some of this could come in the form of an isolated thunderstorm. If you take a look at the satellite today, look at the storm sitting out here off the coast. So you kind of see where the west coast is. We sit right about here. This is our storm. Now, what we're on right now is just the leading edge where we're getting kind of these moderate, short little showers. What matters more is the center of the storm there. Let me show you this in a different way, because we can put this into a little bit more high resolution when we look at the same satellite image over here. Put it up here in the monitor. You see that spinning curlicue now that we animate it? You see the motion on it? Let's take a look at that with slightly more of a slightly better close-up view, because that's going to determine how tomorrow is going to go in terms of the unique aspect of the way the showers will come in. So if you've got, here we are, we're waiting for this. That's why this is 2 days. It's going to take 2 days for that to come overhead. When we look at it on the water vapor again, now you can really see how tightly wound this is. That's where thunderstorms live. Get in the center of that, there's more convective energy to work with. And when we put the Futurecast on it, watch what happens to the center of that low. We're getting our showers here for the next few days. All the while, that thing is working its way towards us, and then it comes through Tuesday. So Tuesday, the odds for the thunderstorms will go up just a bit from where they will be over the course of the next, say, 24 hours. Speaking of which, let me show you what the next 24 hours will look like. We were looking at the radar on here a moment ago, and for right now, there's just a few spotty showers sitting way up there on the far northwest part of Sonoma County. Let's get that wide view now so I can show you what the Futurecast has to say about what is coming our way. And when we watch this, I'm going to play it forward just from now, and we're going to let it play forward to just about 2 in the morning tomorrow. So you'll see the showers show up out here as we get towards about midnight. They come overhead, and they start to get a little bit better organized here. And then they work their way through the North Bay between like midnight and 2 a.m. And then now, here comes the first little line of rain. So this is the first little band where you notice the intensity of the rain is picked up. But even at that, by that point, most of us are sleeping. So let's take it forward from there and watch the Futurecast throughout the rest of Monday and all of Tuesday. And it's really not going to change much. There's the starting point we were just looking at. Now let's watch that go, and we'll just let it play through Monday. You get some breaks of blue sky on Monday, but every once in a while an isolated shower comes through, occasional brief downpour. It moves out. You get more blue sky, and then another one comes through. We're already into Tuesday, and it's still going just like that. And then on Tuesday, watch some of these lines. Remember, this is when the center of that low is going to come right overhead. That's when some of these become a bit more numerous. Look at this back kind of organized line. This might be one of the more likely times here where we see one of those isolated thunderstorms. And then as we get into the late afternoon, quiets down and leaves, and we're done. Now, if you just broad brush the rainfall totals from this system, they don't tell you the whole story, because in general, we get about a ½ inch of rain. But if you get one of those cells right over your part of the bay, you get a briefer period of heavy rain, the total's going to be higher. And that's where kind of the tricky nature of this comes in terms of a rainfall forecast. Also, if you notice the wind out there today, let's take a look at the way the wind's going to play out over the course of the next 2 days. We've got our breeze on here now, but you're going to see the intensity pick up as we get into tomorrow, right around noon, 1 o'clock. That's when we start getting a little bit more of a stronger push here. Not bad enough. It's not like we've got any wind advisories, but we will have gusts to 30 miles an hour. And that'll be pretty much area-wide. I think the number one thing about this is wind chill. It's going to make it feel cold. This is not bad enough to break tree branches or knock trees down, but it's enough that if you thought today was windy, the next 2 days are going to be pretty much just like that, if not a little bit stronger, and it's going to feel cold as a result. By Wednesday, we're done. Then we get into Thursday, Friday, we start clearing out. Look at the weekend. Daytime highs climbing up into the mid-70s by the time we get there. There was a time in this forecast, guys, where we were concerned we might get some rain back here. That's totally off now. It's an inside slider. That storm's going to miss us. And now it's more about the sunny skies and warming the temperatures up into the mid-70s by the time we get towards, say, next weekend. All right, guys, back to you.
All righty, Darren, thank you.